bros, broing out some basketball. Gross.
No, okay, that was
I'm so worried.
Do the napkin tuck.
There
you go.
Might even get two of them.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna cover up the live.
That's totally fine. You know what it's gonna pick up? Yep.
Yeah, that's okay. It's gonna be fine.
I'm not gonna hold this forever.
Oh, you know where it's at.
I'm not gonna hold this forever.
Oh, thank you.
Louisville? UConn St. Joe's.
Oh, nice.
That's not a bad one.
No, that's not bad. That's a 7.
St. Joe's. To be
7-10.
to be their underdog.
Yeah.
That's a 7-10. That's good. I think that'll be a good game. I pick UConn, man. I like that team. I like Shabazz Napier.
Shabazz is so good. I think he'll make it in the NBA.
You guys are eating pizza live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a
do you-
thing I can like?
I'm sorry. Do you want us to stop? Are you trying to? Okay.
He just wanted to inform us that we are now.
Oh, we're
Good manners on the
damn
show,
well aware.
okay? No talking with your mouth full.
Yes, ma'am. I called you a ma'am.
Do you all have a thing that we can post
Oh,
to
yeah.
our friends?
Do you have the link? The live link?
Yeah, I can get it for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Can you email it to Zeke?
I might not
It's,
be able to access it on my phone. My phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's blink182LUVR at Hotmail.
Hotmail. That's the most embarrassing part of it.
Michael and Jim Wren had a conversation the other day saying, we might be the only two left who still have AOL.
Mm-hmm. No.
Your dad.
Actually, none of you here know Andrew, damn it. One of the cameramen here was just telling me about it.
The joke's even funnier in the second.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really gooey pizza.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was on my basketball team, he just texted me saying, I'm trying to get some guys to play basketball at my church. I got like 9 if you want to come. And the next message said, Franco, a.k.a. Utility.
What?
I don't know.
Are those his nicknames? Because that's kind of an awesome nickname.
Utility is his nickname
Really?
in the gym.
Because he's like signing the text?
I guess. It is from
Maybe
Franco.
he didn't know if you had
If,
his number.
yeah, maybe.
You know who we really need in this is Travis.
I just texted him. I've been texting him since like earlier this afternoon
Yeah.
of the tournament. I just told him, I was like, dude, we need you here doing this live broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Look at that dude in the back with his Syracuse jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Just confused me because it wasn't orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boatwright's pretty good too.
Yeah, Ryan Boatwright, for
Yeah.
sure.
Where's St. Joseph's?
Who?
Where?
I can tell you.
I want to say like on this East Coast.
It's one of the former Big Easts, right?
I don't know.
No, because all of the Catholic colleges stayed in the Big East. So if they're not in the Big East, then
I
they
just
weren't in the
tweeted
Big
it,
East.
Well-
so it should be under my Twitter.
Okay.
Hey, St. Joe's was a Big East, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Are they in the American Athletic now? Or the whatever it's called?
if
Athletic
they're still
Center?
there, I'm just trying to make sure it's the same St. Joe's.
Oh, gotcha. Dang it, I don't have Twitter anymore.
Really?
Yeah, no. So I don't have a way to get this link from them.
Can I text it to you?
Yeah, do you have it?
I'm
Yeah,
about
just
to-
text it to me.
I'm about to- Oh,
Coming out
right
shooting.
off the bat. D2.
Oh, this is in Buffalo. The First Niagara Center, home of the Sabres.
Or just let me see.
There you guys are.
Groovy.
Nice.
Hey. Sean Peck Higgs. Oh.
Check out that haircut on 43.
Oh.
This shot is framing the pizza perfectly.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's even going to give me the link. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, here's the deal.
We have you
It
in this
cuts it
shot
off.
now. We don't need you in that one.
Just click on it and hold. Okay. Can you go to it and then scroll up to get it from your browser?
No, because it goes straight to the YouTube app.
If you just scoot your chair in a little bit.
That doesn't have it. That doesn't have a browser thing.
Dang, we're having some trouble getting this link right now.
Oh yeah.
I've got the link, but like,
But it won't give him the whole thing, and he can't see it, so I can read it.
Scoot up or scoot right?
Is it like a bunch of numbers afterwards?
yeah,
Ah.
yeah, because that's what this is. I'm sure it just keeps going
All right,
out.
you guys want to introduce
But-
the live audience? What are you doing?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
As well.
John's not here, but he'll
Sports
that'll be
guys.
really
Yeah,
funny.
Sports
that's right.
guys
We'll
watch
get
this.
John in.
We'll get John in here.
Like,
Um,
you can try to just like search that.
Welcome to
Right
our
here.
first live Sports Guys broadcast. Didn't think that this would be our first live one, eh, Sean?
No, not at all.
But we've got we're coming back to our roots, I guess you could say. We're a college broadcast, so we decided to just take the Thursday afternoon, order some pizza into the studio, and broadcast our live game analysis and reactions. We had some wild games earlier. We had Harvard knocking off Cincinnati
Yep.
as a 5-12 that Zeke called on the show on
Last night.
Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Tuesday.
And we had Albany hanging in tight with Florida until
Exciting.
the last little
It was
bit.
an
We had
exciting little
Pitt
game.
blowing out Colorado, not even close.
Wisconsin blew out American after
That's
a
right.
kind of interesting first half. That was kind of disappointing, but
Yep.
it happens.
Yep. And so here we are at the start of sort of the second half of today's action. Got St. Joe's and UConn, a Big East matchup. Pretty well historied over the last
Yeah.
few, the dying years of the Big East. But
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shabazz Napier, one of the better. guards
Definitely
in
one of the better young guards in
Yeah.
the game. And I know I've been, watching a lot of Sports Center, a lot of college game day these days, leading up to the tournament.
Right.
A lot of people have St. Joe's upsetting UConn going on, maybe being the Cinderella of this year's tourney. They like their aggressiveness inside,
Yeah.
their touch from the outside. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And they do seem to be off to a good start right now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
shooting well.
Hit a first couple shots.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I love March Madness so much, because so many of these teams just come out playing their best basketball.
Uh-huh.
They just come out so hot. It's
Yeah.
so much fun to watch.
Absolutely.
But you
So-
don't need me to tell you that.
Sean asked me a good question earlier in the studio, in the office, and my answer was yes. I don't really know why, but Sean asked me, will there be, not just in the first round but throughout the entire tournament, will there be a buzzer beater
For the
this
win.
year for the win? And that was what we had to qualify it for, because they could be a first half buzzer beater, it could be a buzzer beater if they're down 5 or 6 and they just throw up the shot. Will there be a buzzer beater for the win in this tournament, you guys think?
I think yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes for the sake of fun basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to bet against it because then
exactly.
I don't want to be the Grinch who
Plus,
stole
think
Christmas.
about how many close games we've seen that were decided by buzzer beaters or like last 3-second shots we've seen this season.
Yeah.
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 Like, there are a lot of teams that really match up well.
Yeah. I think
Absolutely.
that's a good point.
Yeah, I want to continue watching Tyler Ennis and see if he can pull off any more miracle buzzer beaters.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the Pitt
Ooh,
buzzer
right.
beater
Pitt
was
buzzer beater was one
of
of
the
the
more
best.
memorable moments of
Yeah.
the season.
I couldn't believe it watching it live.
Yeah, were you at my house when you were
I
watching
believe,
that?
we
remember
were.
that,
I think we were
Because we were
all
like,
watching it together.
because we
Yeah.
were. I can't remember. Somebody made a comment about a buzzer beater.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
Yeah, because that was the night it snowed, shut down campus. I walked all the way there.
That's
The
right.
UNC Duke game got canceled,
Yep.
Yep.
and we were forced to watch a pitch Syracuse game,
That's
which
right.
really
Yeah.
Which was a
bears
shame.
ripe fruit
Yeah.
in
And
terms
then
of buzzer beaters.
and Shodden wouldn't stop whining about his poor gastronomical constitution
Oh,
on your
yeah.
walk home. Cheetos, beer, and a 2.5 mile walk does not do it
Cheetos
for
and
Sean
beer,
Higgins.
not great, not great. College kids.
But yeah, so welcome to our live broadcast. Anyone that's watching this, and this is the
Well-
most college that we've ever gotten on Sports Guys. I
Yeah.
think we've
Pizza?
we've got the pizza. If we weren't on campus, we would have the beer. And we're watching college basketball.
That's about as college as it gets.
That's right. And we're going without the ties, without anything like that. Shelton's the only one dressed like an asshole.
Sorry.
Because
That's my mistake.
He is an asshole.
Shelton, our NCAA basketball
He's also
correspondent
going
on
to
the
be
show.
doing something with his life.
Yeah. Shelton, our NCAA correspondent, is also a theater major here at UNCG. He just got out of his showcase, and they're going up to New York next week, the BFA acting class of 2014. We wish them all luck from the Sports Guys. We'll be with you when you're our barista,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have.
We're going to
have
treat
fun
you
over
right.
this.
I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
give
tip you
me
every
big
day.
tips.
That's right.
And I mean like life tips, not money.
Right.
Tips.
No.
Because I don't tip well. I don't care if you can draw a shamrock in my latte.
I know.
I need something more substantial.
Did you guys get shamrocks in your lattes on St. Patrick's Day?
I didn't get a latte.
I don't get lattes.
I got,
either.
but I got a shamrock. I got a shamrock in my Guinness at Old Town on St.
No
Patrick's
shit.
Day
That's
from
awesome.
Morgan, and I always go back and forth on whether Morgan or Afton is my favorite bartender at Old Town.
Afton.
But I gotta say, a
Morgan's
shamrock
great.
in
That's
the
so weird.
Guinness
We have
puts
a
it up for Morgan
bartender
now.
at TJ Fridays named Alton. So
Alton?
I think, is Afton a guy or a girl?
Afton is a girl.
Oh, maybe
It's
we got to get them together.
AFTON.
Alton and Afton.
These are the most like white people millennial names. You know, it's Alton and Afton. They're destined to marry people like Grayson and Braden
Yeah.
because this is just 2000s white people. This is the way it is. And get prepared. I mean, they're going to soon be like business people, actual business people who introduce themselves as Graylin. Because like, these people are going to grow up and get jobs.
Or better, Northwest.
That's right.
My name is Northwest.
So what's your
I'm here to be your next flight attendant.
what's your favorite? We have a good one in Shabazz Napier. What's your favorite name in basketball right now?
He played earlier today,
Okay.
actually.
Is it Raheem Christmas?
No, it's
Okay.
Raheem Christmas. That has
He's
been
not a good one.
my perennial favorite for a long time. Like I love the name. Great name.
Perennial? I think it's more of a seasonal favorite. rather
Seasonal,
than
but
perennial.
I don't know. Last year was great. I mean, because
that's
you can't do perennial because the college players they come and go. I
Right.
guess poor word choice on my part. But
In the college game today, favorite name?
I think his name was Suchi Smothers or something.
Smothers?
Something like that. I can't
Yeah.
remember his last name, but his first name is Suchi or Stucci or Suchi or something. I don't know.
Right.
Great name though.
Yeah.
And he plays for Dayton, the Dayton
Okay.
Flyers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't hit Dayton.
Oh, Dayton's upset. Yeah.
Yeah. Dayton
Oh,
Flyers out of Dayton, Ohio, upsetting the big boys in the state, Ohio State, the Bucks.
Older brother.
Favored by many to go on a run, especially this dingus over here, Kevin Black, picked them to upset Michigan State. So we're all going to have a laugh at Kevin Black's expense. He's off the camera, so he can't say anything else. He's not mic'd
Yeah.
up.
But
So-
he is upset.
Yeah.
He is
Let
that
that
is
be
why
known
he's off
to
camera.
nobody that's watching this.
I don't know. I tweeted the link, so maybe a couple of
We'll get it.
my
We'll get a
like
few.
5
I gotta
followers.
retweet that.
Did you hashtag it?
I did
Yeah.
not hashtag it. I
Ooh,
was afraid.
hashtag. I'm gonna
I'm
hashtag
gonna-
a whole bunch of things.
Well,
There's no what?
we'll do our best.
Right now.
That's funny.
That's cool.
We'll do our best to sort of. keep
If
pumping
we
this.
get one viewer, that one viewer is gonna have a good time.
That's
I
right.
think.
I certainly
Hey, can
think
they
so.
just search the title you gave it? 'Cause that's
Oh,
what I told. That's
yeah.
What I told Travis.
What was the title?
It's called
Sports Guys Watch March Madness.
320.
320.
Yeah.
3/20.
Raise it or praise it.
Okay, so
Oh, my phone's dying. Let's tweet it.
yeah, my
Come
phone
on.
is too, but
I'm sending
my
that
favorite
in
name,
mass text
I think my
because
favorite
this
name
is
in college
important.
basketball is Stats Battle,
Stats
who is
battle.
also dancing right
way.
now.
Yeah.
Stats Battle
That's
for the
amazing.
North Carolina State Wolfpack playing tonight after they knocked off Xavier in
I
the
am
playing
telling
game.
you.
kid.
I am telling you. NC State, watch out.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
are so hot right now.
Oh my
And
God,
TJ
yes.
TJ Warren is an NBA
TJ
guy
yeah.
right
Oh
now.
God,
yeah,
I
I
it's
completely
very
agree. I think that-
difficult to guard him.
There's a lot of. I think T.J. Warren going to the right team
Yeah.
is immediate impact. I mean, obviously, you don't want to see somebody like that going to the Kings where he has to be a part of a long
Right.
rebuilding
Big time
process. But if you throw him somewhere on there like I don't know, the Warriors or somewhere where he can play that 3.
Yeah.
He is.
And he'll be a big 3.
He's a big 3,
He's a
and in an
muscular
NBA that
3.
is filled with big
Exactly.
3s. So
Exactly.
he is definitely a player to watch.
Yeah.
He's going to be a sleeper in that draft. Wherever he goes, he's
think
going to
so,
play
too.
well. I think he's going to be a good player.
But yeah, Stats Battle's been coming off the bench the last few years, and he spells his name with 2 A's in his first name. It's Staats Battle.
Okay.
Stats Battle, one of my favorite names in college basketball.
Mine was always Scoop Jardine.
Scoop
he
Jardine
played.
was
Jardine.
Yeah.
Great.
Scoop.
That's right.
We used to say that all the time.
That's right.
I still say
Jardine.
that.
Okay, so in 2012, Mason and I went up to New York City and we caught a part of the Big East tournament
That's right.
that year in
At
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Got fantastic seats for this part of the tournament. And one of my absolute favorite names in college basketball, obviously in the NBA now,
Oh, jeez,
but
sorry.
it was
You want-
St. John's guard Mo Harkless.
That's right.
Mo
Mo
Harkless.
Harkless was,
Yeah.
and the reason, okay,
Moise.
I'm gonna explain why I love this name and why we love this name so much. Because there was a Kanye West song called, was it called Heartless?
It's Heartless.
Heartless.
It's
Yeah.
called Heartless, where he goes,
How could
"How
you
could
be
you be
so
heartless?"
heartless?
And so whenever Mo Harkless would do something crazy, we'd say, "How could you be Mo Harkless?"
How could you be Mo
How could you be
Harkless?
Mo
How could you
Harkless?
be
How
Mo
could you
Harkless?
be Mo Harkless? And I searched for a
Dun,
group
dun, dun,
of
dun,
St.
dun,
John's
dun, dun.
students
Right.
that might have done a music
I
video
can't
about
believe
that,
it
and I
didn't
couldn't
happen.
find anything.
Not one?
Not
No.
one. Because and there have been like blogs.
He was only there for 1 year, but that's
Yeah.
ample time.
There have been
Ample.
There were some blogs that kind of had like jokes about it, but never a fully committed video. And I can tell you, St. Joe's is probably a bigger and better media program than the one we have here. But if we had a guy here by Mo Harkless, you could bet your ass that we'd have
I'd
a
be
Mo
making
Harkless
it.
music video.
I'd make it.
like within 6 months of his
Within 6 months.
decision here.
Yeah.
So another name that was also on that same St. John's team was God's Gift Achua.
That's right.
So-
God's
He
That's
was
right.
one
Yeah.
of
God's
the 4
Gift Achua.
kids who were like God's wish, God's love, God's praise,
Wow.
and God's gift. So
Wow.
that was also another
Popular
awesome
name.
Yeah.
Popular name, God's.
Well, it was on
Blank.
his family.
That was like
it
his
those
brothers.
were his brothers.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I thought you were just
It's
like,
not a
I
popular
just,
name.
like, oh, wow, 4 different people with God something. If you had to have your name start with God's, how would you want it to end?
Okay. Like
If you- if-
which like
if-
a middle name?
No,
Or
if your name was God's something at last syllable or last syllables,
And that was your first
like
name.
God's
am
gift.
I keeping my last name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
keep
it's
your last
God's
name.
blank little for
Yeah,
me?
it's God's something little. So like God's toe little. That's not bad.
God's toe.
God's toe little.
Well, we'd have to. So Shelton would be God's blank
Something trip.
Yeah.
So it'd
Which
have
is
to
even
be
funnier.
adventurous or
Yeah.
God's spring break trip.
God's excellent adventure.
Yeah. God and Shelton go to White Castle trip.
It's called Sports Guys Watching March Madness.
Sports guys watching March Madness.
Madness. 320.
320.
320.
3/20.
Or you can just tell them to go to UNCG Spartan TV. That's the channel.
That's the channel, yeah.
Okay, cool.
UNCG Spartan TV.
Can I get a cheese, Sean?
Yeah.
Thanks for the pizza, Mason.
Yeah, but
You're already pretty cheesy, Mason.
you need to leave.
It's time for you to leave.
You're mic'd up, so you don't have to yell jokes. You know that, right?
Or say them at all.
Or say them at all. This is only for sports.
This also kind of functions as
He
our
threw it
video
off the backboard.
podcast.
I
In
guess,
some
yeah.
ways.
In a
I mean,
way.
and it's just that we're
Our one video.
We're sitting here with almost no structure, shooting the shit,
structure.
and not
Almost no structure.
There's-
We know we're watching basketball and we're eating
There's
pizza.
a couch,
And we would be drinking beer.
some microphones. There's a game on.
It's UConn versus St. Joe's.
I wonder what other games are on. Hey Kevin, you wanna go? You wanna go see what games are on?
Hey, producer Kevin.
Hey, producer Kevin or producer Nick.
Guys, in this
It'd be a
game,
good time
there
to
have
thank,
been 7 lead changes.
our producer
and the score's
Nick
15-16.
Hasselhoff, like
It's a pretty good game.
the German
Yeah, it was
idol,
pretty close, like
Yeah.
already.
for setting this up with the TV in front of
Yeah.
us. Thanks, Mason, for being hungry enough to order a pizza.
What was it about hunger? It just didn't feel right without
About
pizza.
Hey,
Necessity.
there's another lead change.
Yeah, that's right.
How many lead changes is that?
8.
Interesting development, Cotton. We'll see how that plays out.
We were talking about dodgeball, and Zeke and I referenced it earlier.
St. Joseph's, UConn, or Wofford?
Do we want to touch in on the
St.
Wofford,
Joseph.
Michigan? See
Let's
what's going
touch
on?
in there until it gets out of hand, and then we'll back.
You
to
think
St.
Wofford has
Joe's,
no
UConn.
chance? I also think Wofford has no chance.
Against Michigan?
Against Michigan,
Interesting
Stauskas.
story.
That's my Final Four pick from the Midwest.
Michigan.
Wofford, really?
No joke.
Wow.
To not joke about that, Skylar,
Yeah.
one of our friends,
Yeah.
Skylar,
Yeah.
he flipped a coin for every single pick on his bracket, and he has Wofford winning it all.
Oh my God.
That's actually really
Yeah,
interesting.
you
So
can
we
come on
never have
camera
to
and
talk
grab
to
one.
Skylar again.
Yep.
That's the moral I've gleaned from that
What do you
story.
want?
I think he does.
UNCG Spartan TV.
UNCG Spartan TV. They're not finding it still?
No,
Oh,
no.
Wofford's already jumped out to a 2-0 lead.
Oh,
at that.
upset alert.
Upset
Wofford
alert.
up 2-0.
Wofford, from which conference?
Okay. They play in the same conference, I know, as Coastal Carolina and UNC Wilmington, right?
Do they?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Is that the Big South?
I think that's what that is called.
I thought they were in our conference.
The SoCon?
The SoCon.
We have one actual viewer.
I think they are. I'm fairly sure they are.
We have one viewer?
Yes.
Thank
Hot
you to
damn.
whoever is viewing
Shout
the
out to you,
podcast.
viewer. Shout out to our one viewer right now. Thanks for coming and watch us. I'm sure you know one of us, so
If you're in Greensboro, stop on by.
yeah. Honestly, we're in Carmichael, Bunker 4.
That's right.
Leave your computer on this show so that it's...
Yeah, please. We need that one viewership. So thank you so much for you. A slice of pizza's here waiting for you if you want to come by and grab it.
No one can hear you, Shelton. You left your lobster.
Yeah. They might have been able to pick them up from this jerry-rigged microphone we have right here.
I was speaking
It's
over
beautiful.
there,
This
It
beautiful
beats
machine.
me laying on the ground and like miking it from
I
underneath.
showed them the pic. I took a picture of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome picture.
And then we didn't even use
And then we didn't even end
dedicated,
up going with it.
So Wofford's up 4-0 now.
Oh, wait. Does Michigan still have Glenn Robinson III?
No.
No.
Did he leave to go to the pros?
No.
Or did they never have him?
I would assume.
Did he go to somewhere else that I'm thinking of? Oh, there he is right
Robinson.
there. Glenn Robinson right there.
I'm completely wrong. I apologize.
Well, I love him. Also, this is changing sports a little. Well, not a lot, but just a little bit. The NBA, Trey Burke, I
Yeah.
think he's playing phenomenally,
Yeah.
and so many teams missed their chance at drafting him.
Yeah.
I think especially not that the Pelicans made a bad decision in trading for or trading away. What was it, Noel?
Mm-hmm.
Traded Noel for Drew Holiday. I think they
Nerlens.
could have just saved money and gotten Trey Burke.
That's another good name, too, Nerlens.
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens
Yeah.
Noel.
I don't know though. Raheem Christmas. The more I think about it, Syracuse.
Yeah, Raheem Christmas is good.
Syracuse won big today. I
You
mean, no
got
surprise.
John Merrill calling into the show.
Oh, John Merrill, Johnny M's.
Johnny M, you are live on YouTube right now. You're locked out of the building.
Oh, yeah, it locks.
Producer Kevin,
Yo,
can you go let our friend John Merrill into the building? Thank you.
that'd be your second viewer on YouTube.
All right.
Viewer number 2.
Blue ball.
Martin had a
Still wet, though.
dream.
What?
Andrew Bajwa just tweeted at me because an Uberfax Twitter account that he follows said something about Canada.
Oh.
I've almost done that to you, but
Yeah.
then I was like, nah, that'd be
You
like.
did that to me about the, what was it, about the
I was like,
John has
blowjobs
no
are
shame.
illegal
Yeah,
until,
yeah.
yeah.
until
I couldn't say with any veracity whether
whether that was true or not.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we now have John Merrill joining the
Welcome
show.
in,
Come
John
on, John
Merrill,
Merrill.
to the show.
John
Sit
Merrill.
right
on
in the
show.
blue chair.
So, this is John Merrill joining us on our live Sports Guys broadcast in studio. We've got a lot for John. Are we going to share this?
I thought we had a lob, but it looks like he's just gonna have to. No, we don't have a lob. That's right.
That's mine.
You guys are
Okay.
gonna share this mic right here. We'll move this a little bit closer to you all.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
first?
Help yourself to some pizza.
got
We figured it wouldn't be a collegiate sort of broadcast about collegiate basketball if we didn't have pizza.
But John did do it right, and he got a beer before he came here.
That's right.
True.
Yeah.
They also can't hear you over there with no mic.
Drink responsibly, guys. Drink responsibly.
Oh, that was almost a great
Cool
putback.
play.
Oh,
Putback by
so
Wofford.
we had a discussion about our favorite name in college basketball right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only big names we had were
Raheem Christmas.
Raheem Christmas.
And then
was,
the
what was
player
your
from
first one?
Dayton that was like Scoochie
Scoochie
Southers or Smothers or something
Scoochie
like that.
Smothers.
But then NC
Stats
State
Battle
sports.
from NC State.
Stats Battle.
We have a
That's
few
sick.
from back in the day. We had Scoop Jardine from your Orange there, John.
Oh, yeah.
If you had a favorite name in basketball right now, what would it be?
Favorite guy.
Favorite name.
Favorite name in
Okay.
basketball. Like, just the
I,
craziest name.
the only one that I can think of is NBA right now.
That's
Okay.
okay. We had a
And
couple
it's
NBA ones.
the guy who plays for the Bucks, Giannis.
Oh, Giannis.
Ada
Three
Katimpo.
syllables in a
Oh
row.
my gosh,
Katimpo.
like that guy's
Dude,
out of
they have a
the
nickname.
The Greek
He's a
freak.
Greek freak, but
Yeah,
do you know the name?
Ada Katimpo.
Adika Temple.
I'm
Yeah,
fairly
right.
sure that's what it
Ada
is.
Katimpo.
Ada Katimpo. And they call him the alphabet because it's just a whole bunch of letters that come after A.
The alphabet, yeah. That
The
makes
Detroit
sense.
Red Wings player's nickname is Alphabet because his name is Abdelkader. It's ABDE.
Ab. Oh.
So, like, save the C, it's the first few letters of the alphabet.
That's funny.
Wow, he still coaches St. Joe's?
He still coaches West Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
He still coaches West Virginia.
I'm going to give a little bit of a shout out to our one viewer right now.
we have one viewer.
we have
We have
one
one viewer.
We have one viewer, and
Awesome.
they're gonna have to listen to this shameless plug here. Sports Pickle is one of my favorite sports humor blogs out there. It's a great website. You should check it out. But they have every year a bracket challenge, but it's a fail bracket challenge, and so you
Okay.
fill out the most inaccurate bracket you can, which seems easy. I mean, no one gets the championship right, but you're going to have to pick a winner of the 8-9. You're going to have to pick a winner of the 7-10. You're going to have to pick a winner of the 6-11.
Yeah,
and
and
you're going to
also
be accidentally right on some
you
of
have,
them.
you have to pick upsets, reverse too.
Exactly. So Florida Gulf Coast ruined the fail bracket last year because everyone picked them to win. So Sports Pickle's fail bracket is like 500 or 600 people strong, and they
That's
just announced their
interesting.
prizes, and the number one prize is a 2007 West Virginia Mountaineers NIT Championship T-shirt.
Wow.
I think it's perfect for a fail bracket challenge like that.
The 2007 West Virginia Mountaineers
NIT championship.
championship.
I like that.
Well, what was it? I love that.
But also, who had that at their house and volunteered it as a present?
It
Which
is-
writer?
If I could have any NIT championship T-shirt and wear that forever, I would.
Yeah.
I would, man.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made NIT championship.
Yeah, really,
t-shirts,
yeah.
So,
Do they even
honestly-
have confetti come down at the end of that?
Does anybody know the name of the third one? There's the NCAA attorney, as we all
That was me laughing
are
at your
famous
Right.
for loving. Each one of us.
Right.
Then there's the NIT, which nobody cares about until the night before the
Yeah.
championship game.
Until
And then there's
Carolina
like
gets
the
put in.
college.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the college invitational tournament for
Is that
those
what it is?
teams just snubbed by the NIT.
Yeah.
The old CIT.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
But,
snubbed
like-
by the NIT.
Like,
Just snubbed.
Okay, so Clemson got into the NIT. So, like, who goes to the CIT?
I'm assuming.
Like UNCG?
Apparently not.
I don't think we would.
I
don't
think
feel
it's
like we
teams.
would.
I think it's. I don't know. I'm sure it's more of a hassle to be in the tournament than to not be in the tournament at all.
You could be practicing.
But I'm sure it's just the teams that I don't know, like from bigger conferences that are over 500, but
Yeah.
nowhere near the tournament.
Delaware,
Let's
Michigan.
go NC State,
oh, that's
St.
the
Louis.
final.
Oh,
There we go.
Dude,
Is
NC
that
That
tip
was
off
just
now? I thought it was
That's
tonight.
seven.
Hours later.
It's a
I'm
seven.
telling you, NC. I mean, we talked about this already, but
Still watching you. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. But hey,
Awesome.
keep watching.
Keep watching.
Shout out to
Keep
whoever's
watching, please.
us.
You know what? Tweet one of us. If you will tweet one of us your name,
Yeah, so we've got
so we can
shout
give
you
you
out.
some
We've got-
dialogue.
We've got at Sean Pat Higgs,
Okay.
SeanPathiggs. We have at Buttface, Buttface.
What?
At Shelton Trip.
My phone's dead, so not Shelton Trip. Don't do that.
We're just gonna tweet you anyway. At SHELTONTRIPP and at Mason Little,
Our producer,
MasonLyttle.
Kevin Black, at Kevin Black 21.
Yeah.
At Kevin White 21.
Hashtag off
Those are
camera.
Hashtag
Hashtag
no
in the
rules.
shadow.
Yeah.
No rules.
Rules with a Z, because no rules.
Oh, you don't have the mic on. Sorry.
He
Sorry.
can't hear. He can't hear us. He doesn't have a mic, so he can't hear us.
I just want people to think like we're crazy talking to people.
Oh, that's going in.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
NC State's done. I changed
St.
my mind.
John's. St.
Step
John's,
3 changes
baby.
everything.
So here's something about St. Louis. St. Louis
The Billikens.
is the best team that Wichita State has beaten this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any faith in the Wichita State Shockers.
Thank
I really
you.
don't. I mean,
Thank
I
you,
have
thank you,
faith.
thank
I
you.
mean, they
Saying
made the tournament last year and they made the Final Four.
yes.
Which, I mean,
And
they didn't lose a
for-
lot of guys.
For those of you listening, John, who is off mic, says they made the tournament last year and they made the Final Four, which is a valid point. And I was talking to Mally,
But that was last year.
an NBA correspondent on our show.
I don't think they lost a lot of their players.
And you can't give them complete trust, but you also I don't think you can say that they
Can't write 'em
necessarily
off.
would lose. Yeah, exactly. Just because the worst team or the best team they played is St. Louis doesn't mean that they will lose to Kentucky or
Yeah.
anyone down the line.
That
Just
guy
means
hits
that
again.
Oh!
we don't know that they can win those.
This St.
Well-
Louis player, Loe, I think is his last name.
He's scoring. He's outscoring NC State 6-0.
6-0.
Yeah, he's got 2 threes from the same spot.
But Tyler Lewis.
Oh,
Our
Vandenberg,
one viewer is
is
just
that
going
who
to
that
watch
is?
me disgustingly eat pizza.
Oh, they've already done
We've
that
already-
with us.
we already
so-
We've
did.
already
I
had
don't
a
care.
mouthful of pizza.
Or
Here's
pizza.
my thing with Wichita State
Pizza.
is their coach looks crazy, which in the tournament is always better than not.
just look at Butler.
Yeah, just look at Butler.
Yeah,
Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens had the March Madness.
It's in the eyes.
He came
It's
down
all in the
with
eyes.
a serious
And
life-threatening
I think
case of
I
March
think
Madness.
Marshall's a good coach, and I think that Van Fleet might be the best point guard in the country. I mean, you obviously have Marcus Smart up there.
I was
And you
gonna
have,
say, this is
I know.
maybe
Coming
the
from
biggest
me,
Marcus Smart
coming from-
fanboy.
And I mean, Marcus Smart. I mean, I think he's the clear best point guard,
Yeah.
but it's him and everybody else. At a certain point, you have Aaron Kraft. He's up there.
Oh,
Some
Aaron
of the best
Kraft
point
is
guard. Marcus Page, I think, is up there.
I love me some Aaron Kraft.
But I think Van Fleet, the way he orchestrates their offense, and then you have Early scoring points and rebounding and
That's
doing
that same
anything
guy,
they need.
Zoe,
So I
making-
think they're unpredictable for sure. And I think that
Does
I hope
Shaquille
that they
O'Neal
win.
play for
I have
Wichita
them winning
State?
it all.
That might be
Do you?
too long.
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
who?
that's
I
right.
have them going
You
all
do.
the way, winning
Who?
it all.
You do.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who?
Wichita
Hold on.
State.
Okay.
I have them winning well. I have
Canadian,
absolute confidence in them because
Canadian ever.
they also come with a huge chip on their shoulder. And I mean,
Yeah.
I'm probably I'm 80%. There's a chance that I'm wrong. More than
Yeah.
that, probably like 99. I'm guessing.
For sure.
You know,
If
I'm
they
no
meet
statistician.
Louisville, I just want them to beat Louisville.
Well,
And I think they can. I mean, they came
Yeah.
close last
They
year.
can.
And but anybody can beat anybody in this, and that's
Well,
what's so beautiful.
absolutely.
Right.
we had our show on Tuesday that we shot where Zeke, Sean, big tall Matt, and I came into the studio and we broke down the bracket. We talked about number 1 seeds. We talked about some sleepers to watch, and we broke down our Final Four and revealed our champions. Zeke, Tall Matt, and I all picked Florida to win it all.
I would too.
And
I am also one of those people.
yeah, and then Sean was the only one that didn't pick Florida. He picked Wichita State. And what we
Sorry,
have is
Hughes.
we
Sorry.
haven't
I'm sorry.
we haven't edited that and put it up yet.
Oh, it is up
It is
now.
up.
It is up now.
New breaking
Just
news.
look below.
Breaking news, guys.
If you
Just go below or to
Check
the
the link
videos
below.
or over here,
Keep watching
maybe up
this,
here.
put it
I'm
in a
not
different
sure.
Window,
Yeah.
you can watch both
But-
of these
That's right.
at the same
We
time.
promise we won't say anything interesting for the next 45 minutes or however long.
Yeah,
we
it was
wound up
like a
running on
long-
that
it was
show.
a long
It was
show.
But
To be
so
completely
basically,
silent.
we had our Final Four set, and what we had is after the tournament is over, whoever has the worst Final Four has to deliver a 1.5 to 2 minute segment on the next Sports Guys after the tournament is over, apologizing to the team and its fans and its coaches as to why they were wrong and why Wichita State or Florida or Michigan State or whoever it is the best in basketball. And if there's a tie, then everyone has to do this. And they're doing it in studio. Hopefully we'll get this episode live too, delivered shirtless in front of the camera. So there could be 1 to 4
Ladies.
handsome gentlemen,
Ladies.
Or lady.
ladies.
Or one viewer, whoever
Yeah.
you may be,
Lady.
or not. We
mean-
appreciate you anyway.
Hi, Mrs. Tripp.
Mom.
Mommy?
So NC State's kind of battled back a little bit here.
Yeah.
They're down 3 again.
But
St.
that's
Louis.
what they are.
St.
They're
Louis has
battlers.
9 points. 3 threes by the same guy has
Yeah.
been all 9 points.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Lowe has all 9.
Lowe
thing that
has
made-
all
We
9.
need a laptop here to look
I
this
had to look up.
Yeah.
I know.
We need a
Stats and
spare one.
stuff.
Poor-
laptop we have is about to die and it's streaming you guys basketball.
The-
Oh, it's about to die?
No, it will eventually though.
Yeah, I mean it has a life for sure. It was only at 80% when we started, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't bring your charger?
I don't usually bring it around with me.
See, my laptop battery has gotten so pitiful that I can't
Same.
take it anywhere
Okay, so
without
we,
a
got
charger.
we have our one viewer, and we know who it is.
Oh, yeah?
It's,
Who is it?
a man by the name of Jay Williams. Is our
Oh,
viewer.
hey, Jay.
How
He's-
did you?
And he
Oh, he tweeted
said
you?
he says to me, ask Sean if I have some pizza on the show. Also, I am the one viewer.
Did he text
You
you
do?
that, or is it a
Yes, he
tweet?
texted me.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
My
well,
phone's dying.
yeah,
well,
Jay, the pizza's right here.
Jay,
down.
I'm getting another
If you
slice,
wanna-
so I don't
Jay-
care.
Oh, Jay, bring Sean's laptop charger.
least likely person you know.
To watch sport, to
To
watch
watch the
people
sports
watching
guys.
sports, Jay definitely the least likely
Yeah.
person.
I don't know.
Like, I don't, maybe not though, because
Maybe he's more likely to watch people watching sports than
Than
he
to
is
watch
to watch
sports
sports.
themselves. And I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about how we could have like a dual cast of us reacting to the game and the game itself. But and then I thought, well, we're watching it online. Why can't they? Because we're on like a 30-second delay, and they're
Right.
gonna see us reacting to things that happen like a half a minute.
The other
ago.
one's, the other one's
Yeah.
just pepperoni.
The other one's pepperoni. There, Zeke.
I think I ate the last cheese. I'm sorry.
Oh really?
Zeke is our resident vegetarian.
Hey.
No one likes him.
Hey.
That's right.
We hate vegetarians. We hate vegetarian. That was really rude. I'm gonna apologize already. I know a lot of vegetarians.
So Tyler Lewis for the NC State Wolfpack is, if you were wondering, we have an exact live model replica of Tyler Lewis's features, and he's sitting to my left here. Shelton Tripp measures up at 5'11" 3/4.
Yep.
We say.
Yep, yep.
About Tyler Lewis's height. Anyway, like $165.
Yeah, like 160.
160, 165. It's about Tyler Lewis. Every time we watch
Ladies
NC
and
State.
gents.
I just love Tyler Lewis. I see how tiny he looks out there, and I'm like, that's
That's like if
that's
you
me.
play.
That's if I was playing there. Like, I always think that every time I see him play.
Tyler Lewis, Broughton High School from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Uh,
Broughton Capital.
Our John Merrill right here was manager for his high school basketball team.
I wasn't good enough to make the actual team.
True. And he got to watch Tyler Lewis play in high school.
He played for Greensboro Day School, which is a local
Tyler Lewis did?
private school in the area. He transferred like his
Okay.
senior year to Oak Hill, and then he
I could have sworn Tyler Lewis was a Broughton Capital.
I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
Tyler Lewis.
Tyler Lewis.
Oh, I don't like that guy.
Shut up.
Way to come back into the show. Like, oh, who are we talking about? Oh,
Let's
I hate
move
that.
on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Back to
about the game.
Raheem Christmas.
Raheem Christmas, who wears jersey number 25.
We were talking when we watched that Pitt game,
Yeah.
whether or not that's intentional.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
I think
I
it
think if
It has
it's
to
not, it's one of the best coincidences
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
20th
yeah,
century,
absolutely.
21st
Yeah.
century.
The 20th or 21st century.
Even going back into the last century.
115 years of coincidences have never seen anything like a
Like
man wearing
Raheem
Christmas and
wearing
25 on the
25.
same jersey.
Okay, so what's a Billiken?
Is
A
that what
Billiken?
St. Louis?
Is that St. Louis?
That's St.
They
Louis.
look
They're the Billikens.
weird.
What is
They're-
Powerade?
they're-
It's like a little
mascot
devil
is
kind
like
of
a
thing.
little baby.
Was that TJ
baby
Warren?
plush
Powerade?
devil.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
No
a-
one will know that. I may find out what a Billiken is in my life, but I will
Billiken?
never find out what Powerade is.
Someone tell us what a Billiken is.
Hey,
Does
Jay,
anyone
tweet
know?
in.
Hey Jay.
Jay, tweet in.
Jay, look it up.
We need
tweet
you to let
in
us
for
know
us.
what a Billiken is.
NC State's tied it.
With a
Not
TJ
for
Warren
long.
3, because TJ Warren is nasty.
Yeah, he really is, though.
Do you think he deserved Player of the Year over?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think so. I
Yeah,
mean, what
I'm
did, what
right
did
there.
he end with?
Especially considering how they
19.8?
finished.
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
I think he led averaging
Yeah,
more points than Jabari.
Oh,
With
yeah,
like
he was
28
better
points
for
a
the
game,
yeah.
dude. Like,
Jabari-
Jabari,
crazy.
it's not that Jabari
He was an averaging number.
choked
He
down
was
the
like
stretch, but
just
down the
over
stretch,
20, I
each
think.
player had
Okay.
very
Just under
different
20,
finishes
yeah.
to the season.
Well, I think Jabari's problem is that Duke plays him at the 5.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
it's
so
not his
he's a
position.
4 or the 5.
Yeah.
And that's not where you should be playing. You should be playing 3.
Well,
the
think
3,
about
4.
how good he would be on a team that had Mason Plumlee.
Yes, or
That's
any of the 6'11"
Yeah.
white men that Duke's put
Yeah.
there in the
Yeah.
past 10 years.
Except for
Well,
this
they
Plumlee.
still have Marshall
Except-
Plumlee, but he's just not
Yeah,
reliable
and
enough
I think
to-
that's
to
Duke's
work
biggest
with Jabari.
weakness this year is the low
It's
post.
depth.
Yeah.
Or,
They have
the
no,
inside
low post
size
depth
on
and
the inside.
inside, yeah.
Right.
That's when when they were playing against Carolina, like, you just can't imagine two teams that are like different suited for each other, because Carolina has a ridiculous amount of depth in length.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you
they
guys
just
think
have
that
lots of
TJ
size.
You guys think that TJ?
T.J. Warren.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
I think
this
it's
year?
done this
He's
year.
done.
I think
Yeah.
he would be hurting his draft stock. If he
Absolutely.
I think
Of course.
I
he
mean,
would. He
'cause-
would be basically in the same boat as James Michael McAdoo.
There's nothing to
Right.
stay for
Yeah.
I don't know
at
about
NC
that.
State. I mean, Mark Gottfried isn't a great coach.
Well, the academics.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
the girls, I hear NC State is filled with women.
What?
A lot of them.
I'm
What
going
do they
there.
say, chicks and bricks.
chicks and bricks.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Of course.
But yeah, there's nothing to stay for really. I mean,
Of
he's
course.
It's an engineering
Of
school.
course.
Oh.
Sorry for all the female viewers from
From NC State.
NC State.
Well, not sorry because you're at a school filled with men who are gonna have a job when they get out of college.
Jay, a female from NC State.
He just became a female.
Kevin,
So-
you shut up. You don't have a mic.
Actually, that's a perfect segue because I believe we have a second viewer.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it Travis Hancock?
It is Travis Hancock.
Travis Hancock.
Hey, Travis.
Hey!
30 seconds from
Coming
now,
at
you're
you
gonna
live
get
from the
that.
studio. He just texted me, God, I love that studio. And I miss it. And we love you too. And this studio loves you too.
Travis Hancock, shout out to Unionville, Connecticut, UNCG Media Studies grad last year.
Alum.
Maybe the best ever I've ever met at being able to produce a college's
real-life
city
cheese
when you
stamps.
give him the university.
Oh,
You
man.
can give Travis Hancock any university in the
Folio.
United States, and he'll give you the city and state it's in.
No
It's
shit.
unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, this
That's
guy's
crazy.
tricky
It's
as out.
unbelievable.
That's crazy.
You give him
Oh,
the smallest
I'm gonna
shit.
have to,
St. Louis?
We're gonna have to challenge
Where
him.
is it at?
Yeah.
Since he's watching, we'll have to challenge him and throw out some.
Okay, well, think about the field of. Wait, where is St. Louis? Think about let's get the field of 64 out there. Travis, if you're watching this, Scouts Honor, you're not going to look this up.
Yeah.
And we'll think about the
live
most
texting me.
obscure team
Live
from the
text.
field of 64. We'll fire it at Travis on air. We'll see if he can tweet in the
Cincinnati.
right answer.
We're not gonna listen to Shelton.
We're done.
that'll be our third provision.
So, field of 64. What's the most obscure? What's
I
the
honestly
school?
don't know where Wofford's from, but I'm guessing North Carolina.
Wofford's around here.
Virginia?
Yeah, Wofford's a little easy. Yeah, pull it up. Kevin, let's give it to producer Kevin.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Producer
Kevin wants. Oh, he's gonna pull up
Yeah, he'll
the
pull up the
bracket on our
bracket.
TV. Okay, and then we'll pick.
Okay.
I'm glad I don't have any embarrassing things on my
On your
internet,
Google
like
history.
saved or just anything saved.
He's
Yeah.
a very big Psych fan.
I am a very big Psych fan.
Okay.
Psych is funny.
Nah, don't go under there. Don't go under that fold, producer Kevin.
look back.
That was a really funny
Producer
joke. It was really
Kevin.
funny on
Too bad
mic.
he's not
Too bad he's not on the mic for everyone to hear.
Okay, let's see here.
But we love it. It's awesome.
Okay.
All these are
Travis
easy.
is
Oh
all
no!
those
You want to go
answers.
Stephen F. Austin?
I know where that is.
Oh, you know where that is.
Yeah.
Where is Stephen F. Austin?
I would say Austin, Texas, or something. I know it's in Texas. I don't know what
Okay.
state.
All right. Well, let's.
I mean, I don't know. What
I
state
know
it
it's
is.
in Texas. I just don't know what
But
state.
Stephen F. Austin, maybe in Austin.
Let's
maybe.
scroll through. Maybe we'll find a tougher one.
Yeah, there's a
for
little
him.
down button right there. Eastern Kentucky.
Okay.
He's got to know where Coastal Carolina is because of how close it is.
Not
Harvard,
many
Cincinnati,
head scratchers
Delaware.
Weber State.
here. Milwaukee.
Oh, that's kind of brilliant. I don't know.
And you guys have your
I
first
know.
We have our first thumbs
First
up.
thumbs
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Thank you,
Thumbs
Jay.
up.
Thumbs
Thank
up.
you, Travis.
Wow, not many.
So we could give him Weber State. We could
Yeah.
give him. I mean, he's gonna know Cal as in Cal Poly's in Cal, but he's not. he might-
Mercer.
Okay, you want to say Mercer?
I want to say I like Mercer.
Let's give him
All right,
Mercer.
let's
I
give
would
him
say
Mercer.
Mercer. All right, Travis.
If you know what
challenge
city and
on.
state Mercer is in,
You have
text me the
you have
answer.
a minute
Yeah.
and 30 seconds because this is on a 30-second delay, so you
I
have a
think
minute.
he just texted me.
He's, okay, text in Zeke where Mercer is. I've been pumping this guy's tires all year. He's so good at identifying
That's a
where these.
crazy
He said-
skill.
He said
He's really good.
He
What's the
knows
link
where
for the stream?
Wofford is. He said it's in South Carolina, but he's not sure the city.
Oh damn.
Wow.
See, I always
Is
said
it
that Travis is the
YouTube?
worst at this.
User
You can't go back on your word. It's been recorded.
that should work. And then we're doing.
Why is the Midwest region in Orlando, Florida?
I don't think it'll do it on the mobile.
Because
Yeah.
Florida is the Midwest.
You know, I was listening to a Leafs podcast the other day, and they spent 15 minutes arguing about whether Michigan is in the Midwest or not.
Do you have a Twitter?
Why?
I guess geographically
Actually, let me
it's
take-
technically
let me go from
considered,
there.
but
And then yeah.
but also these sort of technical
tag
geographic
Kevin and
things were
Nathan.
started before the rest of the West was sort of established. So at that time, Michigan was
There it is
Midwest,
right
but
there.
Detroit's in the
There's
Eastern
link
time zone.
thing.
There we go.
Okay, so Travis has texted us in all the answers.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Every answer.
Every answer we had a question for.
Yeah.
SF
Coolest-
Austin is in Nagadoches, Texas.
Nagadoches.
He could just be making
What?
shit up.
He could just be.
Mercer
yeah, I
is
have
in
no
Macon,
idea.
Georgia.
Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia. I would not have guessed
I
that.
would not have
I
guessed
was
that.
going Wisconsin or
Yeah.
the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, we're gonna
What's his
check you,
prize?
by
Shout out
the
to
way.
Travis.
Oh,
Shout out
okay.
to
Well, now that
Travis
we're
for
watching a commercial based around an
being the
NBA
man.
player, your favorite sports commercials for leagues. I've never seen an NHL commercial, so I can't really offer any
Okay.
input in that way. But
Don't worry,
you
I
know,
will.
You know, yeah, I know you will.
you-
you
are
have
you
the,
a
you have
watching
the NFL
channel?
commercials.
I'm
you know,
a
your NFL
viewer.
Your NFL Sunday commercials, or,
Yeah.
or your Monday quarterback, or whatever.
Yeah.
Those
John
crazy ones
Jones
ESPN
is
shows.
really
You have your NBA.
That's
Big-
crazy funny.
That's awesome.
You know,
Yeah,
big
oh, the
happens
tour bus-
here,
the tour bus
or the
segments are
tour
good.
bus.
I want to
for
sit here and
ESPN.
wait until
Yeah.
we're looking at it.
MLB
My-
does
my
some
battery's
funny
good.
stuff
Yeah.
sometimes.
They're all right. Yeah.
Look at us
and then,
looking
yeah.
at
So
us.
what would
That's
you
what we were
say?
just
League
doing.
that has
You
the
were
best
like, you leaned
commercial.
over.
No.
Okay.
That was before that.
Um,
that was when you were checking your.
I gotta say the NHL playoff commercials are the best.
Dude, I was about to say
because
that.
it's
Those
the
are
cup.
really good.
The because it's the cup ads are amazing. If you get a chance, go watch a couple on YouTube. There's some that are really good. My favorite though is one, and they've got this like soft little piano playing under all these little like highlights and montages, right? And that might be Travis.
That's why I was checking it.
And there was one where it's all these interviews of guys, captains usually, grizzled veterans, just after they've won the cup. They've got like the new championship hat on. They're all sweaty. They're still in their gear. They're on the ice. And just after they've won the cup, and it's just this montage, these clips of like Mark Messier is in it, Teemu Solani is in it, Brendan Shanahan's in it, and they're all just like, you know, it's and they go, yeah, you know, and then it just like, it says like no words, like because it's the cup. You know, and that's I gotta say that specific edition of Because It's the Cup is my favorite.
That's a cool commercial.
Yeah, look that up.
Shelton, have any favorite sports commercials?
Pro sports leagues,
Pro
right?
sports leagues
Yeah.
commercials.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't watch a lot of
'Cause
TV.
the NBA ones are good on the tour bus.
I like those.
Yeah.
Scott Van
My
Pelt
favorite-
ones are
I'm
good.
just over that song, man.
What song?
What are you talking about on the tour bus?
The commercials for the NBA on TNT or
ESPN.
is it ESPN?
Yes.
ESPN
They
use
do.
that.
They always
Yeah.
have the
We're-
tour bus where
yeah.
whatever team's playing, they have
Yeah.
one of their players.
Scott Van
and-
Pelt will like be falling asleep driving through the cornfields.
Yeah,
There's one
something
like
like
that.
Yeah.
No, I
There's
thought
one
you were
where they
talking
pull-
about.
Who do they pull from the couch?
Kyrie Irving.
They pull Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That was
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I found Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
I really liked the NBA commercial they had maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years, where they had like the black kid and the Asian guy.
Oh,
Grew up
yeah.
In China.
Yep.
And then they both go to UNC and Duke, and then they both go to the NBA and play each other, and then they both play each other in the Olympics. It's just a cool little story that everybody dreams about when they're young and watching
Yep.
the NBA.
Did the Asian kid go to Duke?
I don't think so. I think actually they flipped it because
Really?
it would have been a little too touchy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think he actually went to UNC.
Okay.
Which might be
mean,
less
Are you sure? Are
likely.
you
Yeah.
sure it didn't pull Jeremy Lin and have him go to Harvard? And
No, yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
it wasn't Jeremy Lin.
Okay.
So,
But there is
I
a Jeremy Lin.
Travis just
Yeah.
texted me that Mercer's going to be in the SoCon next year.
Mercer will join the SoCon.
Yeah, playing the
Lamborghini
Spartans in front
Mercer.
of all 2,000 people.
All right,
After-
Mercer.
After
baby.
Okay,
all
Mercer,
of us except
welcome.
Sean graduate.
Welcome.
Later.
Later.
and
I'll be-
and
I'll be-
John.
Oh, and John.
John's gonna junior.
John and Sean.
Yeah.
Woo, redhead.
The couch is leaving. The redheads are sticking around.
Don't you hate redheads?
And our producer Kevin.
I'll be here.
And
Producer
Kevin over
Kevin.
here, and Mikeless Kevin. Hashtag Mikeless Kevin.
Hashtag Miles Kevin, guys.
We gotta get that trending with our 2 viewers.
This kid, Cat Barber, can ball.
Oh
For the
yeah.
Pack. He was easily their most talented freshman that they went after
Oh,
in this
yeah.
recruiting class. He can ball. I saw him at a game in Raleigh against.
That's not a bad
Oh,
name.
Travis, your boys. I saw him against Long Beach State, and Barber lit him up. He's a really good ball handler. He's a little too selfish sometimes though, but he's a good kid.
Travis, you know who's in the NBA and not playing? Nate Walters.
Nate Walters. Do you remember Nate Walters?
I do. North Dakota State, right?
South Dakota.
South Dakota
Fuck
State.
him then.
Sean Higgins is from the beautiful state of North Dakota.
I wouldn't call it beautiful, but whatever.
The North.
Hey,
Okay,
the
so
Coen
there's
Brothers
a
made a movie
Billiken.
about
There's
it.
a Billiken right
That's
there.
a Billiken.
That's a Billiken.
See, what is that?
Travis,
What
what
is
is a
devil?
pelican?
Is it a gremlin?
I wanna know.
Like, is that what happens when your gremlins
All right,
eat too
wait.
much?
We have a phone caller calling in right
No,
now.
you do.
We have Jay Williams calling in
Jay
right
Williams
now.
calling in the
He
studio.
really
Jay
wants.
Williams calling
Jay-
in.
What's that pizza?
Jay really wants.
Our one viewer has
Jay
left his
only
computer.
came here for the pizza.
Don't worry, I left the computer on, so.
Yeah, we still got 2 people
Wait, are you
watching.
just coming to get the pizza and then go back?
No.
Okay.
No.
Engage in your support.
He said he won't
Wait,
engage.
Jay, did you come
we get him
from
a
UV?
mic?
Yeah. I really want to be. I don't have.
Okay.
No judgments. Positive
Jay,
judgments
Jay
have been
drove
made.
to campus.
I didn't drive.
He walked.
didn't
He
drive.
walked.
You should watch the game.
You watch the game.
Oh man.
Jay's great. I'm so glad he's here.
14 to 4
I was
points in the
freaking out
first
because
game.
when I was tweeting, he was like, "They're talking about me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was desperately trying to get in contact with one person.
Come on in.
Well, State's come back.
Jay, you
Got
give us
a 5-point lead
give
here.
us an interesting little
Yeah, you
I know. I could
dynamic for the person who watches sports least.
That's right.
Be,
Amongst us.
I could be the voice for people who don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
The people in the red have it all. Come more towards me.
Yeah, let's get up. Yes, the people in the red do have the ball, Jay. That is a keen observation.
State's up 5 points in the paint are ridiculous. They're playing bigger right now. Oh, this kid.
He's huge.
Yeah, it's another freshman.
21?
21.
He's huge.
Leonard Freeman.
Woo,
no,
look
it
at
might
that
not be
guy
Leonard Freeman.
run.
He's huge.
Oh, swatted.
He's got a big
Is
old
that Leonard
block.
Freeman? No, it's not.
Anya.
block.
That guy's a beast.
That guy will get on you in a hurry.
Got
Mine
Anya
is-
fired up.
Okay, 3, maybe 285.
Maybe more than that, dude. And he just got up.
That guy
big.
ran the court so well.
Who said Walters isn't playing? Did
I
y'all say
did.
that?
Yeah.
All right. Again, Travis. Just
Travis,
knows
on the
everything.
ball.
I love
Walters
you
is getting about
right
20
now.
minutes a game, but the Bucks are terrible.
Yeah,
Bucks
they're
are
so
terrible.
bad.
So no one knows.
Shelton.
No one knows that. he's
Shelton,
getting
take a
20.
lap.
Take a
Take a lap. Sheldon's gonna take a lap real quick.
Just take off his shirt.
Take
a
off the
lap.
shirt. Take a lap. Oh, all right. Out of the
He's actually
completely
doing it.
ignoring the NCAA again for the NBA. You have your Bobcats, your
Yeah.
Suns, your Wizards, and your Raptors. Of those 4 teams,
what a lap.
oh,
That was a crazy laugh.
damn,
That
Shelton.
was fast.
That was really quick, Shelton.
Sweating.
I also
Shelton.
gotta say, your beard growing skills are
Shelton, did you change
Wow.
shirts?
I ran to the barber and they gave me some excess hair.
Okay.
Okay.
I just glued it onto my face.
You got that surgery where you can get beard on
The
your
beard,
face.
the beard plug.
not
even
even
those
that.
beard
I'm
surgeries.
impressed.
Yeah.
That thing is
bothers me.
gross.
Yeah. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome
thanks,
back.
man.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Shelton.
Wait, is that me running?
That's weird. You ran so fast you beat yourself.
Whoa, how are you guys
Holy
in the same
crap.
place
I
at
know.
once?
Who am I?
What's happening?
As
There can only be one.
you can see, folks, there
There
have
only
been no
be
edits.
one.
This is actually happening live.
Are we allowed to swear on the show?
Yeah, it's on the
Yes.
internet, Jay.
Fuck.
Okay, we can't just throw it around that. We have one viewer watching. Okay,
This must be structured swearing.
the swearing must happen
Structured.
beautifully.
I left my laptop
Sheldon, are you
on the
sure?
sidewalk so people,
All right, I'll
anyone
be
who
you.
walks by can see it.
I'll try and say stuff only Shelton would
So,
say.
what's what were you saying about the
Okay,
Bobcats?
so the Bobcats, the Suns, the Raptors, and the Wizards. With of those 4 teams that will all probably make the playoffs,
Yeah.
which team surprises you most?
Wizards, no doubt.
Wizards.
I think
Shelton off camera says Suns, and he's damn wrong. The Suns were the closest, I think, to being competitive. of those
Wait,
teams.
surprise you the most,
Yeah.
or are we least worthy?
Or surprise you the most? Like what?
The
If you were,
Wizards.
to, I guess
Because I
that
think it's the
if
Wizards,
they-
told me
but
this
least worthy
last
is the
year.
Bucks.
Yeah, if I told you this
I
before
think-
the NBA season that the Raptors would be in the top 4 of the West,
East.
the East,
Yeah.
yeah. The Suns,
number 1 in Canada.
The Suns, yeah, number 1 in Canada. The Suns would finish out as the 8th seed. The Wizards and the Bobcats would be fighting for the 6th and the 7th.
Why the Bobcats?
Would
The
you?
only thing about the Suns is that they play in the West, and that would be
They're
the
not
only
gonna-
thing.
That's
that
true.
would
They're not
surprise
getting out of
me
the first round.
Is obviously they're not getting out of the
Yeah.
first round, but that would be the only thing. That would be the only reason I would choose Phoenix as the most surprising there, because I think everyone in the studio right now could make the playoffs in the East. So
We
that's
should
why
get together as a team.
Well, we
should.
have a good chance.
Isn't a bad
Look at
team.
our starting 5
Yeah.
and 6 man.
Yeah, I think
That's right.
Goran Dragic is probably the best young guard in the West. Or besides, obviously.
Yeah. Well, Dragic was originally a Sun too, and they traded him to Houston for Aaron Brooks.
Yeah, and
they
that
got
didn't
him
work
back.
out. Yeah.
It didn't work out with Aaron Brooks, but
I'm going to say the Wizards out of those.
Yeah,
I
John Wall.
think that it's tempting to say the Bobcats, but I'm going to go the Wizards because the Bobcats are a piece of crap team. But I don't know.
Yeah, well, this is the first year since 09 or 08 that they've been over 500.
Yeah. The Wizards?
The Wizards.
Yeah. Because I think the Bobcats still aren't over 500.
Yeah. The Bobcats, no.
No, they're.
And I don't even think
talk about how great they are.
I don't even think the Wizards are over
East,
500 anymore.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time where the Wizards reached the over 500 mark for the first time since 2009. And
Right.
Then back
Yeah,
down.
I remember you telling me.
Yeah, it was on the
I'll say
show.
this though: the discrepancy between where they were last year and where they are now, how big of a difference that is, goes to the Raptors because they're fourth in the East. As shitty as the East is, and as easy as make playoffs, they're fourth, and they're a decent team. They're like 5 or 6
Not
games
bad.
over 500.
After their
Kyle Lowry's been
Lowry's
insane.
Kyle Lowry's been insane. After trading Rudy Gay, which is
Yeah.
a personal favorite player of mine, but
Right.
whatever. He does not play well with others.
He didn't fit their style.
He does not fit anybody's style. Well, thank you to our producer Nick. For all those people who are wondering what the Billiken is, a Billiken was a charm doll created by an American art teacher and illustrator, Florence Pretz of Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis in Missouri, who is said to have seen the mysterious figure in a dream. So that explains that.
That's literally the only thing I know about sports.
It's a charm doll.
It is a charm doll.
The St. Louis Charm Dolls.
So they're the St. Louis Charm
They
Dolls
make a good band.
from Kansas City. Not Kansas City, but
Well, now I'm
wherever it's
switching
from.
my
Well, if
I'm switching my.
I'm picking St. Louis.
their headline for being the Cinderella team's already written.
Yeah.
St. Louis Charm Dolls,
Yeah.
Charm Doll.
Oh, God.
Oh God! Now take a lap.
Take a lap.
have to take a
Mason's
lap.
gonna take a lap.
You have to take a lap.
Mason's gonna take a lap.
Take a
Take a lap.
Come on in.
Everyone's taking.
There he goes.
We're very strict with
that was
our
a
lap.
quick-
Whoa! That was a
lap of every
God, that
team.
blew Shelton's lap out of the water. I have to say that blew Shelton's lap out of the water.
Pretty slow. So.
Yeah. Shelton.
I don't even. Oh, we were talking about the Raptors. They are 31-5 after trading Rudy Gay or something like that.
Yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Terrence Ross, like a boss.
I love Terrence Ross.
All the time.
He's one of my favorite young guys in the NBA.
Well, how about Paul George falling apart lately?
Shut up.
Okay.
They
yeah.
were-
I agree. I mean,
They were rough to watch.
Well, no, they're still going to be. They're going to be.
They're going to
team
be good.
beat in the East,
But
I think
the
they have the
thing-
style to beat the Heat.
the thing with the Heat and the Pacers is they're in the East, and the only people they play in the East who are tough are each other.
Well,
so why worry about? I mean,
Right.
they're the
Interesting
1 2
question.
seed.
How do the Pacers do in the West?
That's a good question.
They're like third.
You think they're third?
They're like third, fourth.
You think Thunder Spurs are better than everyone in the East?
Yeah, I say the Thunder and the Spurs are better than any other team but the Heat.
I say Clippers Spurs is almost a
I-
So there's my question. You guys don't think that in 7 games the Clippers could beat the Pacers?
The Clippers.
Because
I think the Clippers could beat the Pacers. The way Blake Griffin's playing right now, I think the Clippers could beat almost anyone in 7 games.
Yeah.
We're going to start wrapping up at 7:50.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You guys want to end it up?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Jay goes
Jay's gonna go for
one more
another slice of
Jay's
pizza
going for another
as if
slice.
it'll disappear.
Does Mason want to get back
What
in
if-
here? And
I
kinda
think
help
so.
us
Well,
wrap
Mason's
it up?
taking his lap. When Mason gets back in here, we'll have him say his 2 bits to the end.
Yeah.
I guess
right now it looks like NC State looks to have kind of control over this game that we're watching here.
I wouldn't call it an upset if they win.
I
wouldn't call it either.
It's 12-5, but so technically it would be an upset, but NC State's so
NC State,
strong.
they look good playing against Xavier.
I just got a text saying, so far my favorite Barkley line today is, "That's too penal" when discussing intentional fouls.
That's too penal.
You guys should have a Barkley
Guys,
update.
We should have
be
a
just doing
hashtag
Barkley
Barkley
updates.
update. We got to do
all
that.
day.
We'll have to do that when we reconvene.
Guys,
for another
it's going to be a
night of
great
games.
month of basketball.
Yes.
Just because Charles Barkley.
March is almost over, though.
Yeah.
2 weeks, a great 2 weeks.
We could do this for the final.
That's what me and
Oh,
Nathan
yeah,
were talking
definitely.
about. Getting everybody together to do the final game.
that'd be great.
We'll start like an hour early. talk
Maybe like an
about-
extra chair.
I'll
Maybe
tell you
a couple
what,
extra
Mason,
chairs.
Mason is locked out. I bet you because I checked to see if the doors were locked before I went outside. Do you want to
Go get him.
that's
So
right.
while he's away, Kevin, you have anything to say?
Our producer's going to get him.
Well, no.
Anything to say
I
about
only wanted to say
about
something
your
if Shelton
tournament
left.
hopes? Your
My tournament
wishes?
hopes fall on my bracket, which kind of already fell apart today.
Okay, who would you have winning it all?
I have Arizona.
Okay.
Okay. So
Hopefully they can stay out of foul trouble because they're not a deep team, but their talent and their starting 5 I think is on any given day could beat any team in the country.
What's your Final Four?
My Final Four, I have Arizona, Duke, Florida, and who do I have? I know I didn't pick Michigan State out of their bracket. I think I have Virginia.
Out of the East?
Virginia. I like them. They're very
I
tough
saw
on
them
defense.
in the Coliseum.
They played great.
And they made Duke look not as talented as I thought Duke was.
Yeah.
Their size, and they have a full team.
Well, yeah, when we saw the ACC championship, that Virginia, it ended up being that every single trip offensively that Virginia had down the floor, the best Duke could hope for was to put them on the line for two. That was the best they could possibly.
They couldn't get a rebound.
They couldn't get a rebound, which Duke has struggled with in the end of the season.
Like you guys were saying earlier, as I was sitting off to the side, you play Jabari at the 5, you're not going to get a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, I agree.
Small ball.
I want to make some closing remarks right now. Zeke has had some terrible luck on his birthday.
Mason's just watching the show.
Is that what he's doing?
Hey, shout out to Mason.
Shout out to Mason. You already know what I'm about to say, Mason. Zeke has watched
The
Duke
luckiest
play
Duke
a
fan.
couple times.
Oh, hey, he's back as he's tripping into the studio.
All right.
He watched them lose
All on
to
clip.
Lehigh on his birthday.
Ouch.
And he went to the game where they lost the ACC championship to Virginia.
Both times I've
Duke
seen
fans,
Duke
you
in
know
the
who to
postseason.
blame for that.
I have only ever watched Duke twice in the postseason. Both of the times were on my birthday, March 16th, and both times were losses. The first loss to Lehigh was horrible.
You should watch the games from
as my fellow Duke fans know. But
But yeah, I
the
think we're about
Virginia
to wrap
game
it up.
was a lot.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up here. So
We're-
Mason, you got any?
We have closing remarks.
Got any closing remarks?
Here, sports guys.
For a live broadcast, our first live Sports Guys broadcast is not bad.
We're talking about getting them together again for the championship.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll have our segment where Zeke is probably going to be wrong, and then we'll deliver that. But I like the East State Wolfpack right now.
Me too.
They're up only 8, but they're representing Raleigh. And if I had to pick a favorite ACC team, it is NC State, and so there's a little bit of bias there. But man, I like this Wolfpack club.
You're great. All right, Zeke. Anything else to close with?
That's pretty much it. Excited to get back out here and watch some more basketball with you fellas.
Yeah, man.
All right, John. Anything you wanna?
Well, what I have to say is no.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, like, who you have winning the?
I have Florida.
You have Florida?
Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have, as much as it pains me to say it, I have Florida over. Did I say Duke? Yeah, I said Duke. But I mean, I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still rooting for them to win, but
You'd rather be
seeing,
right and happy, right?
I know, right?
Right or happy.
I mean, it's just been tough to watch them the past couple of weeks, and I think they played well today. I think Cooney finally got out of his streak of just playing like crap, and hopefully they'll be able to get it together. And
Cooney, if you're watching this, I don't agree.
Trevor, just play, man, just do it. But yeah, let's get back here and let's do this again.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Jay?
Yeah. Jay, do you have any last words?
Any last words?
Red team has the ball.
I have high hopes for the Monstars, and I don't know.
So right now we have St. Joe's 40-35
Yep.
over UConn a half.
Right. Yep.
Wofford 20, Michigan 32 in the first with 40 seconds left. Looks like Michigan's about to run away with that one. North Carolina State is up 27-19 over St. Louis, and North Dakota State, Oklahoma tipping off. Go North Dakota State Bison, by the way.
Bang,
A couple
bang.
of years ago, they almost upset Kansas the same year that Kansas blew out North Carolina, so I wish that
Yep.
would have happened.
Go
but,
Albany Great Danes.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Hey, don't sleep on those Iowa State Cyclones either.
I know. Those Iowa State Cyclones, they look fun.
Yeah.
I just wish I could. Melvin Edgem. Wish I could believe in him.
Sleep on Harvard.
Oklahoma State is going to win the West. But
Or don't sleep at Harvard, eh, Sean?
Or don't sleep at Harvard. I have some old Mexico problems with Harvard. But I guess that'll do it for our first live stream. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching.
We'll do
I'm
it
Sean
again soon.
Higgins. That's
Mason
Shelton.
Little. Shelton
Mason.
Tripp. We got Shelton Tripp, Zeke Churchill.
Producer Kevin,
alumni.
#no Mike.
Yep.
I'm John.
This is John. And we got Jay from
We have John Jay.
from the sketch show. John Jay, center fielder for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Or the old politician from
No,
From the
center fielder for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Someone with my laptop.
The guy you learned about.
Did he write the Federalist Papers? I don't know.
No, he played
Let's-
center
let's-
field for St. Louis.
Somebody
tweet
tweet
it.
Somebody tweet that in. John Jay. Bye, guys.
Bye.